What's going on, everybody? How's everybody doing out there? Well, today I'm in deep south New Mexico, right on the border of Mexico, in Columbus, New Mexico. And behind me sits a museum. It's closed, but they've got quite a few things to walk around and see. So let's check this out. There it is. Look at this beautiful museum made out of a depot. There it says Columbus, elevation 4,063 feet. There's a nice little crossbuck. So yeah, there's quite a few things to see. It says it's a museum, but it's closed. You can see down there is a caboose. So it says this is an official scenic historic marker. Susan Parks, 1895-1981. Susie Parks operated a telephone switchboard in 1916. She and her husband, Garnett, owned and published the Columbus Courier newspaper and lived in back of the office on Broadway Street. Susie, alone with her infant daughter Gwen, awoke in the early morning of March 9 to gunshots and shouts of "Viva Villa!" Ponch Villa's army was raiding the village. Susie bravely withstood the gunfire, using her switchboard to summon National Guard troops from Deming. Susie and Gwen were wounded by the glass and fragments and bullets, but both survived the attack. That's fantastic. That's a good story right there. We've got an awesome semaphore right there. All kinds of different baggage carts along the porchway here. We'll take a look at some of them. Today is September 9th, 2025. If I didn't mention that before. Let's go up there and take a look at some of these. Now, as old as these are, sitting in the scorching sun of New Mexico, it's still pretty cool. And a lot of the wood products off them are gone. This looks like an old fire hose reel. Same with that one. You can see the wood is decaying away. Here's some other bits and bobs, parts and pieces. Some might be railroad artifacts, some might be just local stuff. That looks like a drill press. Got both handles. Same with that. Looks like a side type drill. Some old batteries. Some seats. Gas pump. It looks like it used to have a grindstone on it. You'd sit there, the wheel would be there, and you pump it. I'm just guessing, but that's what it looks like. There's a jack. Yeah. Take you over here. These look like the old switchman's booths. This looks like a press. Let's take you over here and look at the real big specimen of a caboose over here. It's got an interesting story on the side. We'll start right here with this rail speeder. Southern Pacific Railroad. Rio Grande Division, South Line. It says it was donated by Royal White Jones. Wonder how many track miles this thing has seen. Well, this caboose is awesome. It's got an interesting story. Let's go read it. So this says 1938 Rock Island Caboose SN 17681. So 1915 era B2 boxcar. 1938 was converted to a caboose by cutting out the center sliding door section. This shortened the car by 29 feet. These conversions were built from grain cars which had their outside sheeting running horizontally, rare. Very few cabooses were made because they did not bring in revenue. And this caboose was donated by Don Bean. So you got a picture here. St. Paul, Minnesota, 5/28/1968. In Washington, Illinois, 4/27/1977. So it's been around. Can't get into it. They've got curtains on all the windows, so I can't see inside it. The stairwell is blocked off right there. Sorry for the noise here in a second. The tractor trailer just pulled up. Give you a walk around. There you go. That's pretty cool. I love the actual beam supporting on the side. My camera is overheating and keeps shutting down. It's 100 some degrees right here in New Mexico. So if this video is a little weird and broken up, that's why. One last look, speeder car. There you go. I love caboose hunting in the faraway places. You get off the interstate, go check out the back roads of the highways and byways of this great country. Find myself in deep south, right on the border of Mexico, in Columbus, New Mexico. I found this gem, Depot Museum, which was closed, sorry to say. I looked through the window and there's a beautiful layout in there, it looks like. But I found this great boxcar converted to a caboose. So awesome. All right, let me get back down the road and see what else I can find. Until next time, like, share, subscribe. Don't cost nothing. Hit that button. Pappy out.